Hello everyone, Man Avengers here, and this is the stream VOD if you're watching this on YouTube. For everyone watching live, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, we will be building the Bauer 2 by Omnitype. I've had this board for quite a while, haven't had a chance to build it up, and now we are going to build it up. Let's do the unboxing, and as I unbox this, what's everyone's favorite sandwich locally to them? Is a question that I believe Peter asked earlier in chat. And do you know, near me there's not that many good sandwiches places, to be honest. Most of them are chains because I don't live in a sandwich cultured area. Unfortunately, we have like a somewhat local chain that's pretty good. I'll pull it up in a moment. But let's do this unboxing. So here in this we have. I want to hear what you guys. Janky Render, a spicy chicken sando. Ooh, spicy chicken sandwiches are pretty good. Okay, I got my cyan plates. BEA beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. We got some hardware, some rubbery bits in this bag. We got a PCB and daughter board in this one. Little information card, okay. Build guide, need help building, simple build guide. Omnitype.com/build guides, via do not over tighten screws. That's no problem for me because I have a handy dandy automatic torque sensing screwdriver. So, yay for spending way too much on a screwdriver. And let's take a look at the board itself. Let's take a look at the Bauer 2. Okay, let's see what people have. Nebulan. Marcel Subs in Boothbay Harbor, Maine. They make their own bread and use fresh local ingredients, some of the best you've ever had. Make a sandwich place that makes their own bread, major props for them. Solid, you have grilled bread, sometimes with sweet filling like condensed milk and chocolate sprinkles. We call it roti bakar. So good. Ooh, you know, growing up, something that some Vietnamese people have is dipping, like if you get a baguette and you tear pieces off your baguette and you dip it in just a little bit of condensed milk and eat that as like a snack or like as even more as breakfast. Pretty good, pretty good. I've done that a few times. Around me, like no, I don't actually. Not thinking about. I don't really. The places around me kind of suck. Let's put the feet on because we like the feet. We go with the world famous Hot Boys best sando in the Bay. Huh. I will have to try that next time. Okay, let's get these long boy feet on. Those aren't the feet. Where are the feet? Are these the feet? These are the feet. These are nice feet. What do you guys think about vertical feet? Ah. There we go. Let's get the other one in. Polytop. Yeah, Polytop. I'm not sure if it was a mainstream option. But I'm building it, and we'll put this aside for now. We'll get back to this later. Let's get to the main story. Vertical feet. Looks different. It's okay. Hey, as long as it works, okay, right? Let's just move this to the side. Don't need this for now either. There we go. Ooh, look at this PCB color. It's not even because of the bag. It's just this like industrial gray PCB. That's cool. That's nifty, I suppose, right? Let's take out this JST connector. It's going to go like this. This is going to go like this. Well, the things line up this time. So let's put the Stabberinos on. Let's get Stabberinoed. And of course, it's the Bauer. There's only one layout option, of course, except in terms of your backspace. And if you use ISO, I guess. I am so dumb. I totally didn't realize one of these is snapping and one of these is screwing. Will these be compatible with each other? In theory, they are. Should I risk it? What do you guys think? I just totally didn't realize until right now. I grabbed one housing is snapping and the other is screwing. In theory, it should work, right? Right? Screwing. Snap and screw in. That's the mix up. Let's fix it. No. Have you tried? I haven't actually ever tried before because I've never needed to. But let's just fix it because I can. We're early enough in the screwing up process to fix it. Go. Well, I'm just gonna be a weirdo, and one of them is going to be snapping instead of screwing. Why am I so dumb? Let's not put this backwards. Or upside down, I mean. There we go. Okay. How's everyone doing today, by the way? Anyone else working on keyboard chores today? Or are you all just kind of relaxing, chilling like villains, you know? Okay, didn't drop anything valuable. We're fine. So, does anyone else here have a Bauer as curiosity, either round 1 or round 2? If you do, I'm definitely curious how you feel about it. These stab holes don't really feel like they agree with that many with my stabilizers right now. I'm not sure why. They just want to be only slightly difficult right now. You wish you got one? I hope I enjoy this as much as I did our first Bauer, which we will do a comparison with once I build this one up, because I do have a Bauer 1. Saw a Bauer 2 at a meetup last month. How was it? Happy boy, if they ran round 1 cars again, you would have joined. Yeah. Heavier than you thought it'd be. Well, this one's probably going to be lighter than I suspect. As you know, I got the aluminum one for round 1 because they didn't have polycarb for round 2 like they do now. Okay, all the Saberinos are in. They all work. They all feel fine. So that means next we need to put the plate on. Now that the plate is on, we can put the switches on. Anyone else use the penguins? Have thoughts they want to? They like. What did I do wrong? I did something wrong. Oh, it supports the space stab position here, but the board doesn't. Okay, well that's that. I can take that out then. I should have looked at that first. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. How do I like the Deft Pro? I like the Deft Pro a lot. I actually have both this and the Huge. I've done the ceramic bearings mod for both of them, and I like both of them way more after doing the mod. So yeah, if you have either of them, and as long as you like it, I definitely. Some people will say that the Deft Pro is too small for them. For me, I don't have the biggest hands. I think it's fine just because this bump here is actually a bit more pronounced than you thought. So even if you have big hands, it's like you can still move your palm back pretty comfortably, or if you have, or if you want to claw it more, you can, kind of get on top. When I use it, I kind of use it like this, and I think for me, Deft Pro fits just because it has a better profile contour for the hand. The Huge is kind of like very kind of flat, and kind of for some people makes like a weird like pronation on their like wrist and arm. So for some people it doesn't work out because of that. And if you ever feel like you have the issue with the Huge, I'd definitely recommend trying the Deft Pro. But I'd also recommend the mod regardless. Thoughts on patina on brass parts? I think it can be very sexy. I think patina can be done can look good or it can look bad. Okay, solid, feels solid. Let's snap some switches in, everyone. Oh, hold on. For some reason, this switch housing was never clipped in fully, and now it is. There we go. Like I said, otherwise, if you just like your Huge and it's been working fine for you, you don't need to switch. But yeah, if you encounter anything that I mentioned or just want to try it, it's a nice board. I like it a lot. A nice board, a nice mouse. What a nice little tune. So, tell me about your keyboard. What's everyone typing on today, huh? How is it for everyone? Or do we skip the small talk and go straight back to the food? Hello, I am building it as we speak. You like type and feel a poly plate Tengu. Interesting. Sign plate is definitely a beaut, right? I like FR4 plates quite a bit. What is that? Is that my monitor? Oh, something else. Oh, no, it's not the backdrop. Whatever. Bolt modding the M22. Oh, nice! I keep thinking this song's gonna slip into the Mario tune at the end there. I was expecting the Mario theme to pop up. I was do 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 instead of do 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 do. Turn your Singa brass plate into half. Like, ooh, how, nice. Did you do the Huey method and bust out your trusty old Dremel and go to town? Yeah, I think I'm happy that these days half plates are becoming more popular again, and people are kind of like almost like rediscovering half plates in a way. It makes me very pleased. I quite enjoy half plates. Huey approved. A plateless indeed nice. Yeah, I'm also happy plateless has definitely a little mini resurgence as well. It's much harder because most people don't mount PCBs. Most people just mount plates, right? And, you know, PCBs are attached via solder. So, plateless builds are definitely a bit more difficult. As typically, they'd be like tray mount or, you know, like the Jurt 80, right? And be PCB top mount. Which, I think more people should try that. Really? Like, I really like the Jurt 80's PCB top mount quite a bit. It's definitely up there. Well, I should make like a top 5 of 21 lists to see if see how my preferences have changed in the last 2 years. I don't think I did one for 2020. Huey's, you know, top X. Color-wise, this is pretty nice. This is kind of a pleasant color tone going on. I've got these blues, gentle blues, and cyan. 63.5 gram penguins on a Bauer 2. Polycarbonate top. Alu and a cyan bottom. So it's going to look pretty fly. Put Choco on it. I could put Choco on it. That is an option available to me. Mizu is also also an option too for a darker, more intense blue. Come on, why is this one being so difficult? Well, just use a different one. Do I have TA90? I do have TA90. That could be an option as well. That could look pretty good. What? Why is this? There we go. Alright. Alright, while I build this, what do you guys think about, does my version of TA90, TA90 is the one with support. Just, if someone said just TA or Triumph Battler, that's the no support one. TA90, at least the one I have, has support for like everything. It's modern. Alright, so let's learn about some Brooklyn pizza. But we'll watch it at normal speed instead of 1.5.
Dom DeMarco, for me, was like a huge inspiration. Like, as a young cook, I used to go in there and just watch him.
I could just stand there for hours and watch him. Dom raised the bar. I said, if I ever made pizza, this is how I'm gonna make it. Dom's the Joe DiMaggio of pizza.
What a reference.
Derek Jeter?
Derek Jeter.
I don't know if I'm handsome enough to be Derek Jeter.
People like baseball a lot.
You're better looking than me. You're Derek Jeter.
That makes you Mickey Mantle, then.
I'll take Mickey Mantle.
Mickey Mantle.
All right.
All right, beautiful.
Mickey Mantle.
Alright, starting off, does anyone have any preconceived notions of Brooklyn pizza? I'm going to start with my preconceived notion, which is the ignorant California, which is, isn't all New York pizza New York pizza? If anyone from chat is from New York, they'll probably get pissed at me for saying that. I'm curious, does anyone have any opinions on either New York pizza or specifically, in this video, Brooklyn pizza? I kind of don't. Overrated and self-congratulatory. I feel like anywhere East Coast that has pizza is kind of that, right? It's kind of like how like Californians are with In-N-Out. It's just fat. At the end of the day, it's just a fast food joint. That's not fine dining. It's fine for what it is. Probably what it is all it is. Are we watching pizza now? We're watching pizza now. Specifically just 21 minutes on Brooklyn pizza, apparently. Do we want to watch 21 minutes on just Brooklyn pizza? I feel like we kind of want, like, more variety. Oh, here we go. Best pizza in every state. Let me know when your state pops up.
From clam-covered pizza in Connecticut to tater tot toppings in Missouri, here's each state's best pizza place.
Here we go.
Post Office Pies sources its ingredients locally, and its mozzarella is made in-house. The pies are cooked in a brick oven, which gives the crust a charred, crispy texture. Moose's Tooth Pub and Pizzeria is popular for its wide variety of specialty pies with toppings such as apricot sauce and reindeer sausage. In 2015, chef and owner Chris Bianco was hailed as America's best pizza maker by Eater. One of his most popular pizzas, the Wise Guy, is topped with wood-roasted onion, house-smoked mozzarella, and fennel sausage. Damn Good Pies is a
that
local
doesn't sound
legend
amazing. It
of
sounds
pizza.
okay.
The restaurant is famous for its 8 handcrafted savory sauces. One of Damn Good's most popular sauces is its pink sauce.
What do you guys think about that pizza? It's like a faux deep dish. Right? Like this isn't like a full deep dish. This isn't thin crust, right? This is what do you feel about this picture of pizza in front of you? Of a pie. It looks like a lasagna of a pizza, right? Like, I feel like it's just like a lasagna vibe. I'm not sure how I feel about this one, to be honest. I think I'd have to actually try this, but I have mixed feelings. I don't know. It's definitely still a pizza, Nebula. Definitely still a pizza, even if it's a knife and fork pizza. But like as a pizza, how do you feel about it? I'm kind of mixed. I think I'd be okay with it. I think I'd be okay. I don't think it's necessarily anything wrong with it. You'll eat it, but you won't order it. I'd order it. It's definitely something I'd order to try.
Which combines its original red sauce with its signature spicy white sauce. Antico Restaurant is popular.
I've never had a
in
white
LA
sauce
for
that's
its
spicy.
focaccia pizza. The tomato pie is sprinkled with caramelized garlic, fresh sauce, and quality cheese. And the
Overrated.
olive oil-laden crispy crunch you get with each bite will keep you coming back for more.
It is pretty good though.
Pizzeria Locale is a fast casual restaurant that specializes in Neapolitan pizza. Simplicity is key, as the cooks use only 4 ingredients in the dough. The wood-burning ovens cook pizzas within minutes, so you get your pizza fast. Frank Pepe's Pizzeria has been around for nearly a century. Most importantly, the shop is known for its white clam pizza. Yes, seafood on a pizza. Trust us, it is delicious.
Interesting.
Right next
Not
to the
sure how I
University of
feel
Delaware
about that, to
campus,
be honest.
The Wood-Fired Pizza Shop is a popular restaurant for both locals and college students. The spicy Italian and Besto Pesto specialty pizzas are 2 favorites. Old Greg's Pizza is a hot commodity down in Miami, with customers having to wait up to a few weeks to get a pie. These square pies...
No one's waiting a few weeks to get a pizza. Come on. Oh god, here, Florida. Would you wait a few weeks? Let's just start. For that? No, I can't.
Miami, with customers having to wait up to a few
Miami.
weeks to get a pie. These square pies feature
Never
a
drink ice
sourdough
cream for
base and
sure.
are loaded with delightfully oil-laden pepperoni cups. Antico Pizza Napolitana is about as close as you can get to authentic Italian pizza in Georgia.
That does not look.
Tomatoes,
Oh, in
mozzarella,
Georgia. I was gonna say when he said this, and this is the closest you can get to authentic Italian, and then in Georgia. Oh, so extremely far, across the world.
and olive oil are all flown in from Italy. Even the restaurant's wood-fired ovens are shipped in from Naples. Jay Dolan's brings New York-style pizza to Honolulu. The thin crust pizza is light, crispy, and loaded with cheese.
Let's
At
get
the Wilder,
soldering.
you can choose between red pizzas and white pizzas. The red pizza is made with organic tomatoes, and the white pizza is made with Parmesan cream. The Honey Badger is a favorite and features sausage, caramelized onions, and spicy honey. New Malnati's is the place to go when it comes to Chicago deep dish. The restaurant has a secret family recipe for its buttery, flaky crust. Giacomo Upper Crust allows customers to choose from a large assortment of toppings and cheeses. Their cheese list features a whopping
How much toppings is too many?
choose from a large
And-
assortment of toppings.
How much cheese is too much cheese? You see this picture. Is this too much cheese? I'm gonna venture on the side of this is way too much cheese, right? This is beyond excessive. That's never enough cheese. I don't know. That does not look appealing. I like a variety of cheeses on my pizza. I don't think I'd like this. Depends on the cheese. Yellow.
and cheeses. Their cheese list features a whopping 12 cheeses, including
I like 12 cheeses.
goat cheese,
Goat cheese,
pepper
good.
jack, and smoked Gouda.
All good
Wigan
cheeses.
Pen gets its name from a long-standing London establishment that survived the 1666 Great Fire of London and the World War II Blitz. The restaurant is renowned for both its Chicago-style deep dish and its thin crust pizza. AJ's NY Pizzeria brings authentic New York pizza to Kansas. The sauce is extra garlicky and the cheese is a blend of mozzarella and Parmesan. At Impellizzeri's, it's all about the cheese pull. With 3 locations in Louisville and the original Impellizzeri's in Elizabethtown, make sure you stop here for the best pizza in Kentucky. Pizza Delicious started in a small alley in New Orleans, but the restaurant has expanded over the years because of the demand for its New York-style pizzas. Customers rave about the thin
Just
crust
so many
and
places are
love
going to
the
be
cheese-to-sauce
described as
ratio.
New York pizza. It's kind of
Slab
upsetting.
is famous for its Sicilian-style pizza, which is made fresh with hand-mixed dough. Although the slabs appear to be thick and heavy, the dough is surprisingly light and fluffy. The cheese is spread to the edges and caramelizes as it bakes.
Trash list.
All
They're all
pizzas
trash
at Joe
lists. There we go.
Squared are made with sourdough and baked in a 900-degree oven, which gives a nice crisp to the thin crust pizza. Since 1926, Regina Pizzeria has been a favorite in Boston. The shop is beloved for its all-natural
Interesting.
fresh ingredients and tasty pizzas. Buddy's is the birthplace of Detroit-style pizza. These square-shaped pies are cooked in steel pans, making the
Not gonna lie, typically when I think of like square shaped pizzas, that's like the in quotations, pizza I got in elementary school.
Crust thick and crispy with crunchy bits of cheese on the corners. In Minnesota, there's no better pizza than Black Sheep. Their coal-fired ovens ensure a crispy crust. Lost Pizza Company was founded in 2007 by former college roommates. The dough is made from scratch, and the sauce is made from, you guessed it, a secret recipe. Grinder's famous chili bomb pie features a centerpiece of tater tots, chili, cheese whiz, and green onions.
Someone made this pizza for a kid. That's literally like a pizza I'd give a child. Oh, cheese whiz and tater tots in your pizza? Fuck it, kid. It's your birthday. The fact that it's specifically like cheese whiz kind of cheese, like that's just like yellow cheese, quote unquote, yellow American.
Some of the restaurant's fancy pants toppings include smoked salmon,
tandoori chicken, blue cheese crumble, crab meat, fresh mozzarella, goat cheese, anchovies, meatballs, heart of palm, feta, ricotta, cheese whizzed, baked chicken, artichoke hearts. That is actually disgusting sounding. This actually sounds disgusting. It's like fancy pants, as if like this is like people thinking they know what fancy is. I hate this pizza.
and crab meat. Biga pizza follows the Italian tradition of using biga rather than commercial yeast as its dough starter. The local hotspot is known for its weekly specialty pizzas, scrumptious salads, and hand-tossed dough. At Zio's Pizzeria, the crust on this New York-style pizza isn't too thin, and there's a perfect sauce-to-topping ratio. The shop also offers a variety of specialty pizzas to choose from, like the Original Thai or Fifth Avenue Cheeseburger. Known to have the largest slices on the Vegas Strip, Pin-Up Pizza is no joke. These 30-inch pies are available in 7 different varieties. Tilton House of Pizza is a go-to if you're in the Northeast area. The Greek-style pizzas have a thick
those are the
crust that
options,
is
not all
light
ones.
and airy.
Okay.
Carmine's Pizza Factory in Jersey City has a geometric pizza that was inspired by ceramic tiles. The geometric pizzas contain
How do you guys feel about this?
up to four different pizzas along.
Okay, never mind. I know how I feel about this. As soon as they put down that middle piece, I had mixed feelings until I saw some dough with some frosting, followed by strawberries, bananas, what appears to be fudge. I was like, okay, outside pizza, okay, inside some kind of like bread with maybe some kind of like pesto. And I get to the inside, nope, I'm just scooting away.
Along with a salad or dessert centerpiece. Since 1993, Cafe Rio has brought East Coast pizza to the Southwest. The ingredients are made in-house and from scratch. It even sources ingredients from local farms in New Mexico. DeFara pizza is a must when it comes to New York pizza. All ingredients are imported from Italy, and the pies are drizzled in olive oil both before and after baking. Trophy Brewing Company has several specialty pizzas. The lamb sausage topping and the spicy fire-roasted tomato sauce are popular among customers. Fireflower is known for its gourmet personal pizzas. The mozzarella is hand-stretched, and the organic sauce has thick chunks of tomato. Harvest
Have a pizza
Pizzeria
with
is
6
known for its
courses.
gourmet pies. The
Ooh.
sauce is made in-house,
Those are
and
pretty
all the
good.
ingredients are sourced from local farmers. The wood-fired ovens provide a crust that is crispy, airy, and bubbly. In 1957, Hideaway Pizza first opened its doors near Oklahoma State University. There are a variety of specialty pizzas to choose from, or you can even build your own. Dove VV is a family-owned pizzeria that is famous for its cornmeal crust. The cornmeal provides
cornmeal,
a sturdy
interesting.
bottom while giving the pizza a crunchy edge. Sarcone's Bakery has been around for more than 90.
Okay, Nevlin, you know baking stuff. In a earlier pizza, they said instead of using like yeast, they used something else for the starter. Would that just change? I mean, it would probably change a little bit of the flavor, but does it primarily change the texture, like the airiness? Is that like the main reason they would use something else? This is pure curiosity. I don't fucking know how to bake. Like a sourdough starter. Huh.
Years. Even without cheese, the tomato pie is one of the
Flavor, okay.
Most popular
Is this a pizza? It's a large piece of bread. They put tomato sauce
items on the menu.
and they sprinkle
used-
small amount of cheese. Is that pizza?
Sarcone's Bakery has been around for more
Is it a bakery? First of all, I've never purchased a pizza from a bakery, but you do bake pizzas.
than 90 years. Even without cheese, the tomato pie
So you got like pizza dough basically. I know it's definitely the most traditional kind of pizza. It's like this is closer to quote unquote pizzas they have in Italy. I'm not a fan, to be honest. I think this is like just like bread. This is closer to like an open face sandwich than it is an actual
pie
pizza.
is one of the most popular items on the menu. Al Forno uses products from New England farms to create Italian dishes. It's known for its wood-grilled pizzas, which are charred to perfection and have a light, airy crust. Evo Pizzeria started as a food truck in 2005 and has since become one of the most popular brick-and-mortar establishments in South Carolina. All of its ingredients, including black cherry tomatoes, butternut squash, and Carolina bacon, are locally sourced. Grill 26 has the best thin crust pizza in Sioux Falls. Customers can choose between regular crust or cauliflower crust. 5 Points Pizza in Nashville is known for its hand-tossed, New York-style pizzas. Customers love Dave's Pie, which is dressed with prosciutto and basil. Home Slice brings...
Did you just shorten prosciutto as prosciutto? Is that a hip thing people say? I've never heard prosciutto shortened. Yeah, I got a prosciutto pie. I got prosciutto pizza. Has anyone else heard prosciutto shortened to prosciutto? That just seems like the... Oh, okay.
New York-style pizza
Sorry.
to the Lone Star State. Pepperoni is a favorite, but you can also get a kit to go to make your favorite home slice pie at home. Located just off the
Having a kit of like their stuff to make your own at home, that's a nice touch. I appreciate that. Pizza Lupo if it ever end up in Louisville. Yes, you have heard it as a shorthand of prosciutto. I've never heard that. Home slice pizza sounds like Home Depot.
University of Utah campus, the Pie Pizzeria is always buzzing. The Apocalypto uses different spices from around the world, giving the crust a slow-burning sensation. The Parker Pie Company is nestled in the back of Lake Parker Country Store in West Glover. Be sure to stop in for the freshest ingredients in town
Subpar
and a
at
great
best.
selection of Vermont craft brews. Puppatella is a local staple. Its menu currently offers 25 different Neapolitan pizzas, though our favorite is the eggplant and red pepper pizza, which is topped with eggplant, roasted red peppers, provola cheese, and tomato sauce.
Eggplant, provola cheese, roasted red pepper, tomato sauce. I'm gonna go with no. Yeah, I'm gonna go with no here. Chat, what do you guys think? This pizza. I'm going with no. I'm not digging this.
The best pizza in Washington
Just need cheese pizza. Nothing else ever needed on a pie. I'll go with pepperoni. The Flying Goat. If you want me to cook on a grill.
can be found at the Flying Goat in Spokane. The Flying Goat is the perfect spot for a date or family dinner. And on Mondays, all pizzas are only $12.
Hold on, that last sentence. Would you take a first date to pizza? I think pizza is acceptable for a first date. Right? Depends on the place. Obviously not like a Domino's, right? But like a decent pizza place. I think it'll be a nice treat for a first date, to be honest. 'Cause I think like when you have like pizza and like you can just get into it with your hands and the other person's doing the same thing, I think that kind of like opens it up and it's a bit more like casual and fast and you can let conversations a little bit more nice. Pizzerias can have a nice place to sit and chill. Yeah, I like a lot of vibes of a lot of pizzerias. I think pizzerias can be a good place, depending on the place, to have for our first date, for sure.
Pies and Pints is not afraid to push the limits when it comes to toppings.
What is that?
One of the
Is that a grape? No, it can't be a
more
grape.
unique specialty pies
not
is the
grape.
grape and
No. No, it's grape.
gorgonzola.
Maybe you make me pizza for a date. Please do, Nebulin.
Fam-
I gotta go back to that. I gotta.
One of the more unique
Something about this is wrong. Does anyone get that feeling? It's actually cursed, right? It's like something about this is like you're wasting good grapes.
specialty pies is the grape and gorgonzola. Famous for its thin crust pizza, Zafiro's Pizza and Bar is one of the most popular pizza spots in Milwaukee. The cracker crust pizza is crispy and loaded with toppings.
Cracker crust pizza? That just sounds super dry. Speaking of, who can do the saltine challenge? Curious.
Pinky G's is a popular tourist stop if you're in Jackson Hole.
Nope. Wyoming, you know Wyoming has bad pizza when they say that it's a tourist stop.
It's known for its large portions, so you can buy a slice or a whole pie, depending on your appetite. While they aren't technically states, here are the best pizza places in Washington, D.C. and Puerto Rico. Two Amy's is the perfect pizza date spot in Washington, D.C. For the classic pizza lover, we recommend the Two Amy's pie.
It just looks like someone had sick in a bowl of dough. And those are some majorly burnt spots on the dough, if you ask me. Like the one on the on the 1 o'clock position of that pie. The 1 o'clock position of that pie, that's like a tumor. That's actually a charcoal tumor growing off that pie. But visually, this looks disgusting. Maybe it's good. This visually is disgusting. Two Amy's is nice. Well, hopefully it is. That's fine charring. I don't know. Looks a bit excessive for that. At least that 1 o'clock position. The rest of them look fine to me. But maybe because it's just slightly blurry and out of focus.
Pirillo Pizza Rustica is a popular place among locals and tourists in Puerto Rico. The thin crust pizza has a light sauce and is covered with exquisite toppings like shrimp and calamari. So, which pizza was your favorite? Are there any we missed? Let us know in the comments below.
All right, everyone, your favorite pizza toppings. For me, I personally like. If I was gonna get like I had to order one pizza randomly, I can't really customize. Just like give me like a buffalo chicken pizza. But if I could choose stuff very specifically, what would I get? I would get thick crusts, red sauce, mozzarella, ricotta, feta, and goat cheese. Then I'd probably go with pepperonis, sausage, jalapenos, mushrooms, roasted red peppers, banana peppers, jalapenos, garlic, arugula, and then a very, very light drizzle of salt and olive oil. Throw that some bitch in the oven. To Luigi's. Living the life. Interesting. New York Luigi's. Okay, I'll have to try that next time I'm in New York. Uh-oh. Let's see everyone go crazy.
From the most historic to cult favorite storefronts, here's each state's most iconic restaurant.
Who's ready to
In
rage?
1958, John Big Daddy Bishop opened Dreamland in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. The barbecue joint's most iconic dish is the pork spare ribs. They are cooked over a hickory wood fire pit and basted with the restaurant's signature barbecue sauce. Club Paris is Anchorage's oldest steakhouse. Serving since the late 1950s, the restaurant is known for its steak. The hamburgers are even made with filet mignon. El Charro Cafe has been around for nearly 100 years. Not only is it historic, it's also the birthplace of the chimichanga. The Root Cafe is a farm-to-table restaurant offering a variety of things, like farm-fresh groceries, handmade burgers, locally sourced brats.
A lot of
and
burger
baked
places
goods.
so far. I mean, only on 4.
Dink's Hot Dogs has been a Hollywood staple since
Bro,
1939.
come on.
The stand
Come
serves
on,
over
Liz. You can
2,000
do
hot
better
dogs and hamburgers a day.
than a fucking
The
hot
options
dog
are
place.
creative, and the menu even offers a hamburger with a hot dog in it.
Screw you, Food
Buckboard
Insider.
Exchange is Denver's most historic eatery. The restaurant opened in 1893, and Presidents Teddy Roosevelt, Dwight Eisenhower, Jimmy Carter, and Ronald Reagan have dined there. One of the most popular items on the menu is the Rocky Mountain oysters, or deep-fried bull testicles. Louis' Lunch is recognized by the Library of Congress as the birthplace of the hamburger sandwich.
We talk about
If
this
you want to get a
place.
piece of the hamburger yourself,
Not the French Laundry,
be
right?
prepared to follow a few rules. The patties can only be cooked medium rare, and there are no condiments. While a charcoal pit might look like your typical shake and burger joint, this institution has been a favorite for Delawareans for over 60 years.
Okay, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy,
President-elect Joe
but
Biden has been a fan.
this is literally says the most iconic restaurant in every state, and so far the majority of them are burger places. Is this what our country has come down to? I mean, yes, unfortunately. The Burger Joint is epic. It's the first one in history. That place does seem pretty cool. I'd go there just to go there.
And
I disagree with their no condiments kind of thing.
used to eat there with his son Bo. What started as a small lunch counter in 1913 has now turned into a Miami destination. Joe's Stone Crab's most popular item is, obviously, the stone crabs. They're expertly cracked and enjoyed with mustard sauce. Busy
Okay.
Bee Cafe is an Atlanta
Florida.
destination for
Yeah.
fried chicken and other southern fare. This place has always
Miami.
been busy, like the restaurant's name, and historic figures like Martin Luther King Jr. and President Barack
Florida.
Obama
Yep.
have dined at the restaurant. Waiahole Poi Factory started as a poi factory in 1905. Now it is a restaurant that serves dishes that you would find at a traditional Hawaiian luau. As its namesake, the eatery continues to hand-pound its poi, which is made from taro root. Westside Drive-In's famous Idaho ice cream potato looks like a baked potato, but it really isn't.
Oh,
Vanilla ice cream is dusted in cocoa powder and topped with
Guess.
whipped cream and chocolate.
How can you eat that much? Are you guys the people who are like, I always have room for dessert kind of people? You know what I'm talking about, right? Like the people, like they just ate and they're like, oh, I'm so full, I can't eat anymore. And you can tell they're like struggling to live, but then like someone's like, but how about dessert? And suddenly they just come alive again as if like they didn't just like ingest 2 weeks worth of calories. And they're like, oh yeah, let's do dessert. That cheesecake looks pretty good in the menu, right? And you're like, what? You were just about to die 10 minutes ago. And someone says the D word and suddenly you're ready for round 2? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like, I'm not one of those people. But I've met quite a few of those people, and this is wild. They're like, yeah, you always have room for dessert. I'm like, what? Do people have like a dessert stomach or something? I don't.
Gene and Jude's is famous for its depression dogs, which shouldn't be confused with the Chicago.
That just sounds so sad. We're known for our depression dog. We're known for food that we served when America was at its lowest. God damn.
Style hot dog. The hot dog is dressed in mustard, green relish, onions, sport peppers, and a heaping fistful of french fries. St. Elmo Steakhouse is an old-school establishment known for its steaks and spicy shrimp cocktails. Fong's Pizza in downtown Des Moines is popular for its funky concept. It is most known for incorporating Asian flavors into its pizzas. The most famous is arguably the Crab Rangoon pizza.
Crab Rangoon pizza. Gonna have to hit you with a no thank you, Fong. Gonna have to hit you with a no thank you on a Crab Rangoon pizza. Don't ruin a good thing. by making it American.
Joe's Kansas City barbecue is famous for its award-winning ribs, but its unique location is also a reason why thousands visit every day. The barbecue joint is located outside a gas station. The Brown Hotel is home to a Louisville culinary icon, the Hot Brown. It's basically an open-faced turkey sandwich with bacon and Mornay sauce.
What is that sauce, and why do you need so much of it? Did you not see that? There's more mass in that white liquid sauce than in the plate so far. Look at this, look at this.
Brown. It's
Okay, look. 2 pieces of bread, 1 square, another cut in half into triangles.
basically an
A half of a tomato diced, or maybe a third of a tomato in half.
open-faced turkey
2 chunks of turkey.
sandwich with bacon and Mornay sauce, which is a bechamel sauce
Bechamel
with
sauce.
melted Gruyere. Since 1862,
I don't know about that, man.
Café Du Monde has been a New Orleans tradition. The coffee shop churns out delicious beignets 24/7, except on Christmas Day. The fritters are dusted with powdered sugar and often enjoyed with the store's famous chicory coffee. Red's Eats in Wiscasset has lines out the door during peak season, and for good reason. The restaurant's lobster rolls are time and time again
Alright, Nebulant. Red's Eats. Oh, we have to await the Nebulant. Ha. Not that good?
considered the best in Maine.
It's iconic.
Each lobster roll is stuffed with a whole lobster's meat and a side of melted butter. When you think of Maryland, you think of crab cakes, and Fadley's Seafood is the most iconic place to get them. The award-winning crab cake recipe is made with giant morsels of blue crab.
Makes the main road
which are
by
then
you
mixed
back to
with
flowers, that
mustard
sucks.
And Maryland's favorite seasoning, Old Bay. Chopped saltines are also added to give them added fluffiness. Union Oyster House is Boston's oldest restaurant. Established in 1826, the restaurant is considered a National Historic Landmark and is home to some of the best clam chowder in the city. Buddy's is where Detroit-style pizza was invented. It's kind of like a Sicilian-style pizza, except the key characteristic for this regional specialty is the pan it's cooked in. Legend has it that owner and inventor Gus Guerra got the thick steel pans from a friend who worked in a factory. Acting like a cast iron skillet, this cooking method makes the pizza get a crunchy exterior, with caramelized cheese stuck to its edges.
That's pretty close, actually.
Matt's
Dang.
Bar in Minneapolis boasts of inventing
Best
the Juicy
lobster
Lucy,
roll in the
a
world.
cheese-stuffed
Awesome.
hamburger.
I want to
It's
go there.
time and time again been considered one of the best burgers in the United States. Weidman's in downtown Meridian has been around since 1870 and has been a community staple ever since. The restaurant has continued its tradition of serving every table a jar of peanut butter and crackers since World War II. Arthur Bryan.
You sit down in a restaurant. You normally get some bread, right? Bread. But no, they're like, here's some crackers and peanut butter. That's what you give a kid, right? That's what you give a kid if you're babysitting. Oh, you're hungry? Oh, look through the cupboards. Here's a pack of crackers and go crazy on the peanut butter.
Bryant's Barbecue is a destination in Kansas City. The barbecue is doused in the restaurant's famous
Looks good.
vinegary paprika-y sauce. If you visit, make sure to try the ribs and the burnt ends. Sir Scott's Oasis has been a long-standing eatery in Manhattan, Montana. One of the most popular menu items is the finger steak dinner. The original recipe is basically steak strips deep-fried and served with cocktail sauce. Stella's Bar
Steak strips, deep fried, with cocktail sauce. What up, OGK? Woof woof. Yeah, dog's doing good. Yeah, I'm not sure about steak fingers.
Grill is a community staple and popular for its burgers. The burgers are so popular, the restaurant has been named Omaha's Best Burger for 10 years in a row. Part of the reason why the burgers are so special is each ground beef patty is hand-pressed on a cast iron grill. Lotus of Siam stands out from other Las Vegas eateries for its award-winning northern Thai food. Chefs, celebrities, and foodies around the world have lauded the restaurant as one of the best Thai restaurants in the country.
That's unique. Nevada's, in the court of this list, their most iconic restaurant is not American food. Good on you, Nevada.
Tree. Popular dishes include cow soy and garlic prawns. Polly's Pancake Parlor is a famous pancake restaurant known for its variety of batter options. Some of the mixes, like buckwheat and cornmeal, are stone ground on premises. And of course, the pancakes wouldn't be complete without real maple syrup.
Hey, I love these some good pancakes.
You might recognize Carlo's Bakery from the hit show Cake Boss. Buddy Velastro creates these amazing, larger-than-life cakes in real life, too. The shop is also popular for its pastries and baked goods.
Is that a way of saying New Jersey has nothing good, so they have to, like, choose a celebrity's bakery?
El Pinto is known for its New Mexican cuisine.
Dude, Doghouse Grill, bruh. I could go for that tri-tip right now.
The restaurant uses a fair bit of chilies, including in its famous red chili ribs.
That's pretty good,
Katz's
those ribs.
Delicatessen is a legend and
Of course I've watched highlights from Kitchen Nightmares. We all want to listen to Mr. Ramsey scream at people.
an icon in New York. The old school restaurant has
Katz's?
been
That sounds familiar. I've heard of Katz's before.
around since 1888 and is world famous for its pastrami on rye sandwich. At Lexington Barbecue, the pit-cooked barbecue is served Lexington style, which is a Western North Carolina specialty. This style of barbecue uses a red sauce, and at this spot, they use a tangy vinegar and ketchup-based sauce. Anything on the menu is great, but
You miss it every day from Iowa. Yeah, dude, it's something else.
pork shoulder is a must. Red Pepper, or The Pep, is a famous hangout spot for UND students. Its grinders or sub sandwiches are massive. The everything grinder takes it up a notch because it's got it all. The signature white sauce, ham, turkey, salami, taco meat, and Colby cheese.
That just doesn't seem that good.
Camp Washington Chili serves what Cincinnati is known for, Cincinnati chili.
I'm sorry. Are those spaghetti noodles in this chili? No, Don Pepe's.
The James
Also
Beard
saw local
Foundation
choice.
honored the restaurant with an America's Classic Award, making it the only restaurant in the city to win the title. Spaghetti is topped with the house chili, which has a secret blend of spices. If you order chili three-way,
It's a thing. It's not. It doesn't seem good, right? Like, I don't think I'd want like I said. Maybe I'm just like mean, but like I feel like putting like spaghetti noodles with chili is something you'd give a kid. Like, I'm not crazy, right? Like this. I feel like it's something you'd give a kid. Oh, we're soldering. Soldering is done. So after this video, let's put together the board.
it'll come with a handful of shredded Wisconsin cheddar cheese. An Oklahoma staple, Cattleman's Steakhouse was originally a hub for cattlemen, farmers, and cowboys.
Okay.
Situated
steak,
in the middle
good
of the
steak.
historic
Those mushrooms
South
look
Yard
good.
City, the steakhouse is famous for lamb fries, which are fried lamb testicles, and great quality steaks.
That steak looks okay.
Voodoo Donuts started in
The most iconic restaurants in every state. 50 state favorites. Oregon. Donuts. Don't you reach out already?
Portland and has become world famous for its creative and quirky donuts.
This is just an Instagram store,
Iconically-
right? Like, people go here, I don't actually go here to eat the donuts. They go here for a specialty, if you look at that screen grab, especially is cock and balls. You take a picture of that and you put it on Instagram. Tee hee hee, cock and balls. Tee hee hee. Right? Like, that's why you go here, right? Like, the donuts can actually be good.
Include the Bacon Maple Bar
They got good donuts? Interesting.
and Voodoo Doll.
I just saw someone put a pretzel stick into a donut. OGK. My dude.
Donuts. Iconic flavors include the
Rewind.
Bacon Maple Bar and Voodoo.
That is a pretzel stick. They are putting into a donut in the shape of a ghost. Yeah.
Voodoo Doll. John's Roast Pork is not only a must-go destination for tourists, it's also been a local favorite for decades. The restaurant is considered the best to get two of Philadelphia's most iconic sandwiches, the roast pork and cheesesteak. Al Forno in Providence is famous for starting the popular grilled pizza. The margarita has a thin and crispy crust, and the cheese and sauce are bright. Husk in Charleston is famous for taking Southern food to a whole new level. The restaurant only uses ingredients that are from the South, and the menu is constantly changing. Cattleman's Steakhouse isn't your typical white tablecloth restaurant.
Cattleman's again?
While the restaurant serves quality Black Angus steaks and delicious prime rib, the dining experience is casual. You can still find sawdust on the floor, a tradition that started when owner Myrtle Arch opened the restaurant with his son in 1986. Prince's Hot Chicken is the originator of Nashville's hot chicken. Prince's authentic
I've heard of this place,
recipe
actually.
is kept a secret, and the kitchen is always closely
Husk is
guarded.
Sean Brock. I don't know
Whatever
who
goes
Sean
into
Brock
this
is,
fiery
but
dish,
it looked
locals
good.
and tourists can't get enough. Considered by many to be Austin's best barbecue joint, Salt Lick is known for its smoked meats that are grilled on top of a giant pit. While you can't go wrong with anything on the menu, the brisket especially does Texas proud.
Oh, yeah.
Crown Burgers is a small fast food chain that is based in Salt Lake City.
Again.
Its famous Crown Burger is a cheeseburger with hot pastrami. Maple Sugar and Vermont Spice in Killington makes its own maple syrup and serves it alongside the restaurant's breakfast items. The part gift shop, part restaurant is considered one of the best breakfast spots in town. Since 1935, Riverside Lunch has been a no-frills local favorite for its hand-pressed, greasy in a good way burgers. Beecher's started in Pike Place Market
Hate buying steak at a restaurant unless you know it's really good. Yeah.
and has become a Seattle staple. The restaurant
Once you learn how to make a good steak for yourself that you like, it becomes really hard to justify getting steak elsewhere when you can make it yourself for way cheaper and way better because you know your own flavor profile better than anyone else.
restaurant makes its own signature flagship cheese, which is a key ingredient to its award-winning mac and cheese. Pies and Pints is a famous restaurant known for its unconventional
Sean Bach,
pizzas.
one of the best
the grape
chefs.
and gorgonzola pie is a crowd
Awesome.
favorite for its sweet and savory combination.
No, get the fucking grapes away from pizza, okay? It's like grapes of wrath in a new way. This is not the way I want to have grapes ever in my life. Holy shit.
Leon's Frozen Custard is an iconic destination in Milwaukee. It's been around since 1942, and upon entering the drive-in, guests can feel like they're traveling back in time. The famous custards are thick, creamy, and delicious. The luxury diner is situated inside what used to be a trolley. The restaurant is popular for its hearty fare, including the green chili, country fried steak, and corned beef hash. While they aren't states, here are the most iconic restaurants in Washington, D.C. and Puerto Rico. Ben's Chili Bowl is an iconic diner and landmark in the D.C. area. While the menu offers the usual diner items,
Cool.
the half-smoke, a chili hot dog, is the signature item. The lechon from El Racho de Apa comes from a whole roasted pig. Because it's cooked for more than 5 hours, the skin is super crispy and the meat is juicy. The dish is paired with pigeon pea rice and plantains. What foods do you think?
Everyone, what's your favorite and least favorite of what you saw? Least favorite? Come on, grapes on pizza? You gotta be kidding me. It's like you're disgracing grapes and you're disgracing pizza. But honestly, there's a few of them that were quite not great looking. Donuts. The place that had donuts. Voodoo Donuts. Sorry, maybe it's a decent donut place, but compared to everything else on this list, that seems like so lacking. Let's install this board. We're gonna open it up. Grape should be for wines, nothing else. Italian and you just cried. I have to try it? Okay, I'll have to try it at some point. Alright, let's open up this board. Let's see what's inside. Let's see how the magic works and see where I put these, there's more spacers here and some corner spacers. So I think I might put some gaskets in. I should probably check the build guide. Huh. That would probably be a smart thing to do, right? They all looked good. There's a few that didn't look too good for me. In general, I'd say most of them are pretty good. Which one didn't go up? And I dropped a screw. Perfect. That's all of them out. Clam chowder. Ooh, clam chowder. Clam chowder and a sourdough bread bowl. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So yes, I do need to put the gaskets in. Let's figure that out by going to the build guide. Omnitype.com/build guides. Let's just, double check. Just be safe. Bauer 2 build guide. Okay. Stabilizer, switches, isolation, things I need. So, it's going to be this. There's supposed to be long strip, long strip, long strip. Long strip, short strip, short strip, da-da-da. Okay. Alignment. So the corner ones are the alignment tabs. Okay, let's just start getting what I need to get together, which is going to be these. Hot Mama Wings in Eugene, Oregon has the best chicken wings you've ever had. That's some of the hottest wings you've ever had the displeasure of trying. I like good wings. Okay, flip the top housing in order to dismat and soft surface rings to the inside. Okay, it's faced this way. Okay. Carefully place 3 70mm strips across north side and 2 120mm. Okay, so I need to bring them next to each other. So this is the 120, and this is the 70. So these are going to be, it's going to be 70, 70, 70, and then 120 down here. Yep, and 120 down there. Okay, that fits. So let's just slap it down and don't mess up, I guess. Just following the guide Garrett put on his websites. If I can get it out of the sticker. Hello? Are you gonna evacuate? Keeping them straight. You can see them. That's true. I will live. Definitely not straight, but I will live. You need a snack or go to bed? Why not both? Okay. 2 120 mil. Yeah, these are like impossible to keep straight anyway, so that's just the life we're gonna live. Oh crap, I just like tore a chunk off that one. Let's do the other one. These are kind of hard to remove, to be honest. Cool. That step is done. Okay. Now I go to the bottom housing. Okay, we got 2 more long boys at the bottom. Definitely like big band feeling music. Oh my gosh. Yeah, separating these are so hard. Is this Christmas music? Yeah, I'm digging this music too. I wish there was like little slots for these, because these are really difficult to keep straight, if I'm perfectly honest. That's what I hear. Am I much of an NFL fan? Nah, not really. Not anymore. I haven't watched really NFL and football stuff since college. See, you guys hear it too. Well, this has to be a Christmas song. 12 Days of Christmas, thank you. It is a Christmas song. God. I was going crazy. I'm like, this has to be a Christmas song. I'm like, I know this is royalty for music, but there's no way they could such blatantly rip it off. I mean, I don't have steady enough hands to keep these straight. Am I doing anything for Halloween? Nope, nope, nope. How about yourself? Halloween's on what, Sunday this year, I think? No, I'll just be staying in, relaxing. I think I'm past the age of meaningful Halloweens, so. Well, at least past the time in my life of meaningful Halloweens. College work and handing out candy. Hey, hell yeah. That's great, Nebulant. Give away NK creams on what we can do with them. Yeah. Whatever, it's good enough. Breakout PCB? Okay, I can do that. Where's my breakout PCB? Right over here. Make sure it's plugged in because it's going to go upside down, so I won't be able to access it easily. And let's get the screws out. And these are super tiny hexes, so I need to swap bits. Where's my bits? Here be my bits. Perfect. And these are, of course, not magnetic because who cares about making my life easier? There seems to be extra screws, which are nice that those are included. Slide the taco bumpers. Okay. Let's take out these taco bumpers. Oh, they really are taco bumpers. And I have 2 extras. So let's put these taco bumpers on. What an interesting construction. 1 taco bumper on. Second taco bumper on. Third taco bumper on. ATBO, all taco bumpers on. Okay, let's plug it in, plug it in. Okay, that looks like it's in. Cool. Okay. Oh, okay. Everything lines and then I square everything together and that's it. And then we put keycaps on, everyone. Back to Phillips. OGK, you want to post that the link to the Mode ADR2? We'll talk about it after or as I put some keycaps on. Or anyone. I like the colors too. So far, everything seems to be tightening nicely. With this driver, I'm not really worried about over-tightening screws. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cool, that's all the screws in. What do you all think? Yea, nay, what dost thou say? You know, let's see how it compares to the Bauer round 1. Anyone is curious, here is my Bauer round 1. Ain't that a looker? Ain't that a looker? The question is, what do I do about keycaps for that? What do you all think? Shoko? Let me look for Shoko. I gotta grab a Shoko off another board real quick. Accents or no accents? Yes. No? Accents might be a bit too light for the board, to be honest. The sign is different. Well, let's see how much sign we actually see after we put the keycaps on. You know? Can I just... Yeah, I can see that. I'm so dumb. I can't count. I think no accents might be the better route to go for this one. Not too shabby looking, right? Just with the grill, feels kind of nice, but 45-gram stock domes for the mods, 56-gram des or alphas. Ooh, how do you like that wombo of combos? That's interesting take. If we did accents, it would look like something like this. What do you think? Accents? Not sure should include the gasket, not sure I was going to topping. I wouldn't know that yet. I do not know if I would build mine with or without it. Accents kind of look nice now. Should I just keep with the icon or text? What do you all think? I think icon? Icon. Okay, icon it is. Are there no normal arrows? Am I crazy? There are normal arrows, okay. Democracy. There we go. Those are all profile correct over here. Now I just need to find those two last arrow keys. And we can call it a build. Found it. Have a wonderful night, Ying. Thanks so much for coming by and saying hi. What do you all think? Accents or no accents? Here's no accents, and accents would simply look like this on top. Or do we do the same route? Oh, you're saying night to Nablin. Have a wonderful night, Nablin. Thanks so much for joining. Or do I go with the route that Bauer round of Bauer round 1 and just go with the single enter accent? Sorry about that, Ying. What do we think? How do we approach this? How do we approach these accents? Any thoughts? Ooh, they have some interesting sounds going on. Hold on. Hold. Horses need to be held, everyone. You ready for this? What do you all think about them apples? Round 1. I think there's definitely improvements in the design changes between the Bauer 2 versus the Bauer 1. If you're wondering what the Bauer 1 is built with, inks. And of course, all aluminum, like this is polycarb top. The round 2 up here is 63.5 gram penguins that have been lubed. The bottom here is inks that have been lubed. This is the Bauer R2 with the polycarb top. Bauer round 1 as comparison. Interesting change in the bottom with this little cutout here versus none. But of course, this one is Cerakoted, while this is anodized. No, they sound really nice. Okay, I'm gonna move the microphone way closer. So first is going to be the super close direct sound. This is, you know, a shotgun change, right? One of these and change away. Obviously, most people aren't listening to their keyboard from this range, and with a microphone that's this directionally pointed. Like I said, this is a shotgun microphone, so it's getting me, but not that great. It probably sounds slightly distorted from how it used to sound. But it's really focused in a cone right below it, which are going to be both of these boards. Yeah. So, round 1 with inks, what I've been using, what I've had for my Bauer R1. That's typing normally. Now if I was a soft typer, it'd sound like this. And if I was a really intensive typer, I don't care about bottoming out, I'm going balls to the wall. I got each of my fingers have their own biceps. It'd be like this. And now let's move to the round 2 that I just built. It's polycarbonate, has the 63.5 gram penguins. And now if I was a soft typer, And now if I was a balls to the wall crazy typer. And let's move it a little farther away. Now, at this new distance, this student distance is probably closer to the distance between your ears and your head to the keyboard. Round 1 with inks. And round 2. They definitely both have different distinct sounds. This one is much more higher timbre versus this one. So, here's the 4-finger roll. Once again, 4-finger roll. Four-finger roll on the other side. Once again. What are your preferences? It looks like some of you guys like round 1, my round 1 build. Some of you guys like my round 2 build. I think they're both pretty interesting builds. They're both unique. They're both Bauers. And this is, of course, before he changed his name, so that's why the top still says, it's hard to see because it's polycarbonate, but it says Dixie right here. Just like this one, but you can see a bit more obviously. I like both of them for different reasons. I am going to be very, very, very curious. I don't know when I'll switch to using this board. Right now I'm still using the K round 2 that I built. There we go. That is a different keyboard, huh? Sorry, let me put it on the desk so it's more fair. I'm holding this, so... Interesting, huh? Are these silent linears? Yes, they are, Gawk. Right ears. These are your bobas. Thanks so much, Shrin, for joining as normal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Got inks for the first switch that got you in the hobby, so you're always partial to inks in whatever build. That's for inks. I really like inks. I wanted to try these silent switches. Oh, sorry, these aren't silent linears. They're silent tactiles. These are bobas, Gawk. These are bobas. I have mixed feelings about bobas. I really like them when I first started. I've been using this since I built it last week. And I've had ups and downs with it as a switch, to be honest. It's not perfect. So let's do some typing together. Shall we? If I tried tacits, not yet. How are tacits? Let's open up VIA and program this. It should auto-detect out of the box, as it is a Wilba PCB. It does. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I actually don't need layers. Actually, I do need layers. It's a lie. No, I don't need layers. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I do. The right shift is actually gonna be my layer key. It's gonna be right win right there. This is going to be momentary 1. For 1, what do I got for 1? That's fine. Okay, so if I go to my key tester, perfect. Everything's how I want it to be. So let's type some stuff together, eh? Oh, where's my backspace? I haven't assigned my backspace properly. That'll do it. Cause that's delete for some reason. Why is this delete by default, not backspace? Wilbur, you wildin'. Let's try it again. Not bad. Feels alright. Let me move the microphone back to where it normally is. Far out of stream. What do you all think so far? Yep, making so many mistakes. Yeah, try again. I was doing so good and they did so bad at the end. Blah, 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 blah. The heck? My WPM was at like 180 for a tiny bit. It's kind of wildin'. How's the typing feel? Typing feels okay. There's some switches for some reason are slightly binding, like this A key, and it's bothering me. Like, I don't think it's over lubed, but I guess it is. The worst thing is it's like my most annoying key, because in Dvorak, A is still A. So I might have to desolder and put a different one in. But not all of them have that feeling. It's really radical switch variance. Oh, it actually got stuck for a second. Yeah, it's catching. That's not good. You want to build a keyboard for a friend who's only used MX Browns? What would be a good light tactile switch or linear that'd be a good replacement for them to try? Ergo clears. No, I lubed these. I might have overlooped the A, to be honest. Maybe that one is a bit well done. Okay, if I'm going to replace switches, I'm going to replace the A, the L, and the N. Pewters are also a pretty good option. Duroc tactiles. Well, everyone, let's fix it. Let's get keyboard fixed. Keyboard fix. We're gonna get a keyboard fix. That's the point of the stream. Let's get to this final condition before I eventually get to doing a review for it next year, because that's probably when I'll get to this review. Yeah, I do want to get back into reviewing keyboards and producing episodes of This Week in Keyboards, so stay tuned for all that goodness. What? Why aren't you guys... Don't worry, I'm sure someone will get around to that eventually. Wait a second. Is that a hex while everything else is not a hex? What the heck? That's why that feels so weird. Can't figure out what size it is. It's that size. Right, daughter board. Close one, Haley. Okay, I need to look through the replacement screws they provided me and decide if I want to go with all hex or all Phillips. So let's take this out and turn this back on and use the best handy soldering pump in the world. So we're going to replace the A key, L key, and N key. First is going to be the A key right here. Side for F2. Ooh, that's going to be fun. Like Holy Panis is... If Holy Panis can definitely be fatiguing for people. I wish I could stress how easy that was right now. You saw me do a little 1, a little 2, and then, look, now the A key is just gonna, well, I guess it's not just gonna pop right out. This is gonna be a little difficult for me for no reason. There we go. That's a good A key. Let's put that A key in. Let's see, does that feel normal? Yep, that feels appropriate. Let's solder that one in. F2 in silver. That's going to be real nice. Okay, that's how to do the L key, right? 1, 2, 3. And TKL on the brown Alps. I need to lube those brown Alps still. That board really isn't complete yet until those brown Alps. Took an L on the Ibis. Ooh, that's rough. Next time. You'll get them next time, champ. Man, no messy desolders. This is nice. Why can't every build be this nice? Put the keycap on. Perfect. Oh, that L key is going to be great. Perfect. So those keys are good. From the bottom. N. One, two, three, four, five. This one. This right here, though, everyone. Absolutely amazing. See how easy it was for me right now? Just, without a care in the world, just desolder and take out these switches with a switch puller. I say that when the only one that gives me problems shows up. Still comes out. Oh, that was clean. Okay, it was just a tiny bit of extra solder. Let's put this one here. Let's see if this one feels good. Perfect. Let's get the last switch soldered in, and we will be done. Done. I feel like I have slightly mixed feelings about these penguins. We'll see how they age with me, how I adjust to them, get used to them. See if they spark joy in my life. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's just put her back together. Let's get the bottom part here. Hello, JST connector. JST connector is plugged in. Board is dropping in where it needs to be. Oh no. Taco. Don't go. There we go. Perfect. Now let's do this again. Let's look at the top screws, because do I want to go all hex or do I want to go all Phillips? Hex, right? I'm going to go all hex. Yeah, let's go all hex. Hex is clearly the move here. Fine. I mean, hex can strip too. They all can strip, but If I got it slightly larger. Too large. Also too large. Trying to Goldilocks this, you know? Here, oh, that one's perfect, okay. I love your Weehaw sets. Weehaw sets are so nice. Hex. Perfect. I love this because I can, you know, not strip everything. There we go. Beautiful. Last two. Last hex. Perfect. Now, we truly are done with this keyboard. For now. Okay, now it feels good. Now I can type appropriately. None of the keys feel like they're dragging. Perfect. Aesthetic-wise, what do you guys like more? Round 1 with the super bold Cerakote, or round 2 with the polycarbon subtle cyan? I think they both have their pros and cons. Not a fan of either. Take a sign. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, not everyone's a fan of 65%. You're a white, gray, black, silver type of guy. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Both these are quite loud on the color scale. Eggplant purple. Remember when the Xenos were supposed to be purple? I remember that. I wish my Xeno was purple. Or my Zephyr, I mean. I sold my Zephyr, though. I sold my Xeno, which I... Who wants to buy a Xeno? Blurple. Blur, 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 blurple. Blur, 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 blurple. That's good. That is good indeed. Oh, so, this was building up my round 2 Bauer. I got it a while ago. It took me a while to get to the build, but finally got to it. Happy I did. And I'm going to be excited to use this board for quite a while. And I will be sharing my thoughts with everyone on not only this board, but probably round 1 as well. Because I think it's worth an analysis. I know Garrett on Omni Type also wrote up like his own, like, hey, here's the design changes and why we made that. And I also want to give my own thoughts on which design changes make the most difference, which ones don't. I think it's interesting, right? To iterate your board and try to improve your own board while keeping the original formula, because, you know, I really do think, you know, the Bauer round 2 is still a Bauer in every sense of the word, but it has many things that are different than the round 1. Well, everyone, thank you so much for watching the stream today. I'm Man of Interest. Have a wonderful night. And don't forget, keep on keyboarding.